Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. As we begin to wrap up holidays festivities for those who celebrate, I hope you enjoyed and celebrated with your loved ones. But today I'm feeling very good, and I wanted to pull some messages for you guys to see what's going on in the collective energy for today. And if at any point that this message resonates with you, please be sure to like, please be sure to subscribe, or comment below and let me know how this message is showing up in your world. With that being said, let's get right into the messages. And the message that I speak in the loudest is speaking to your sense of identity and where you feel at home. There's something about home life that's ringing very loud in this reading. And it's about a registration or registering where you are or where you feel most comfortable. Because this is the basic formula of home life. Things that indicate to you that I'm home. Feeling nurtured, feeling the compassion and warmth, and knowing that you have a place. But something is just sticking out in this reading, and it has to do with where the shadow stone has landed. And for those of you who are not familiar with me or the type of divinations that I do, I am a certified cowrie shell diviner, and I provide cowrie shell readings, which includes cowrie shells, crystals, stones, and other unique items that I read on a spread of elements, including fire, water, mineral, nature, and the earth. And the spread often shows me where the obstacle of the person that I'm picking up on is. We all have obstacles that riddle our path. And the obstacle stone is in the earth, which suggests to me that something is going on in your home life. I don't know exactly what this is. It could be some version of dysfunctionality, some version of abuse, or complication or conflict presenting itself at home for you. This could also be influenced by the holiday season. If you've traveled back home, you went around something. That could be one end, and the other end is you may have hosted something at your house that people came over and something went on. The other thing is that this may be something that has been constant in your home that keeps coming up over and over again. Whatever it may be, I can see that is here. Next to the relationship ring, indicating that the conflict may be with someone close to you. For those of you, it may be an intimate partner that's bringing about some form of conflict or dysfunction to where it's rattling your core. Your home is not a home. at this particular time. And you may be feeling the ramifications of that. But the energy is guiding you around the point of having a clear vision of the issue at hand, bringing about radical change in your world that you cannot ignore anymore, because it's impacting your femininity energy. This is not gender specific, because we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. But something about your capacity to nurture, capacity to help bring people in a soft landing is not there for you at this time, directly impacting your personal medicine. Because oftentimes, when you look at home life, this is usually where your gifts are cultivated, where your identity is secured, confirmed, reaffirmed, validated, nurtured, watered in a healthy way. Something is suggesting that either that's not happening or something in place pushing against that. So what I will do is pull some clarifiers at this particular time to see if I can gain some insight about what's going on for the collective who may be experiencing some challenges in the home life. What challenge may the collective be experiencing in the home life at this particular time? Oh, okay. Oh. The cards that came out were Written in the Stars, Listener, and Personal Relationships. You may be a peacemaker. You may be the type of person that is trying to find the solution that the toxicity, from the toxicity that has riddled your family. Listening to all parties and all sides of the story to give them a common ground to land on in hopes that they can move beyond this hurdle. Over time, it's hard for people to let up their stance and their position depending on where they are in life. And this will deeply impact the personal relationships that you have. But it's important to note that what's written in the stars for you has everything to do with the fact that you're a healer. And why you're even in this position at this particular time. This speaks to one, the fact that it reaffirms who you are and your place in the cosmos and with the place you have within your family system. And being a listener and being able to hold people, old and young, right or wrong, to a certain standard in hopes that you can find a common ground or some version of a solution to the issue that's riddling these personal relationships that are impacted by the conflict from their day-to-day lives. This may feel rather redundant to you. This may make you feel as if, what are we doing here? But it doesn't stop the seriousness of what the people in your family may feel. It may be a very serious matter to them. So it forces you to be in a position to be serious, even though you may think it's very small, very immature, it's very childlike. You have to remain a listener. Probably being an elder to the elders, regardless of your age. Like saying to yourself, damn, these people are fighting over small matters. You would think something very complicated or convoluted is going on. But nonetheless, you're playing a very key role in this matter that is putting you in a position that is compromising who you are and what you feel like you should be doing at this time. Putting a hindrance to other things that you may feel like deserves your attention. But it's important to keep in note the higher message of it all. What the work you're doing at this particular time, or the challenges in the home life that you may be undergoing, is pushing you to heal these dynamics and situations. It may not solve them, but it can offer some version of solace, some degree of healing at some capacity that brings you into a higher vision or higher clarity to the type of healing journey that you're on. Allowing you to shed old skin. Because the truth of the matter is that you were once in this energy. You were once there before. You may not have been an active participant. However, you came out of that energy. And you've came a long way. And this should give you a clear vision about what it is that you have overcame, and give you a clear vision on what type of version of yourself that you had to get rid of in order for you to be in this position to look back at them and to look back at the situation that is presented in front of the family issues to say, we are bigger than this. You're much larger than the obstacle that you're facing. And it is important that you look beyond your personal feelings so that you can get to the other side of it. Whether that be the proper solution or not, what I can see, hear, and feel from your higher team, your spiritual guides, is that this is the message that you are to convey to them. Whether you're in it at the moment or whether you have already left, with this perspective, you should understand that this is where you are now. Not wanting to engage in the fight in that way. Seeing that there's a larger problem that the people in your family are facing that they don't see and they don't know how to get beyond. But somehow, on the course of the shells, in the course of the spread, and what's written in the stars for you is you got beyond it. You got beyond these challenges that some people in your family may still be struggling with. And you should look back and clap your hands for yourself to see where you've come from. And the actions that you have taken has solidified your path on your healing journey of discovering who you are in the grand scheme of things. And this may be new to you. This may be something fresh. Getting beyond the hurdle, getting on the other side. But what I can see here is that you're on the other side now. And with that, it pushes you in a very unique space. One, seeing the healing capacity that you have by what you have gone through, which may fog your vision a bit because it's easy to be attached to trauma. It's easy to be attached to dysfunction. And when you come out of the thick of it, finding yourself in a peaceful space may not be as easy or comfortable initially, but is what you deserve. And on the other end is learning to trust your gut. Trust the higher power and the otherworldly source that have guided you thus far. Allowing you to take certain actions that you wouldn't have taken if you didn't listen to yourself. Aligning you with the very frequency of your authentic self. You see, it's hard to heal yourself when you're in an environment that has caused the pain. But when your spirit has guided you out of it, aligning you with the fact that you stay true to yourself, this should connect you to the fact that there's something otherworldly going on. And that your spirit is much more complex than you may give yourself credit to. But this is what's needed for you to be able to transform yourself in a way that allows you to trust in magic, to trust in the flow of the universe, and to know that they have your side. They have your best interest at heart. Because where you are now is an indicator of that very thing. Wow, that was heavy. Very powerful message. Very powerful reading. I don't know who I picked up on or who this message resonates with. But please be sure to like, please be sure to subscribe and comment below to let me know if this is showing up in your world. I may be talking to a select group of people because this reading was very specific. And what I will do at this particular time is I will shift the energy and pull some cards to see what other messages that the higher energy would like for me to share with the collective. Give me 1 second. The cards came out. Okay. The cards that came out that says complicated, cleanse, absorbed, energy not in alignment, and confidence. There's something that's really speaking to your level of confidence, your level of self-esteem, your level of sureness about yourself. I don't know if what I'm picking up on or channeling is someone who may not be as secure, who may question their decisions that they're making, who might have to go to an outside source to verify. There's something about being confident that's ringing very loud to me. And being sure of yourself. You're not going to get the type of assurance that your spirit needs if you don't affirm yourself. Your journey is reaffirming. And what I can see here that you have endured. You're living to tell the story. And even in the face of energies that may not be in alignment with you, that isn't something that you even have to second guess. If they're not in alignment, they're not in alignment, period. And it wouldn't hurt to find a way to keep your energy cleansed so that you're not bombarded by so many energies that you don't know what's right or left, what's in or out, what's red or blue. When you get in that space, cleanse yourself. This may be through meditation, a cleansing bath, listening to mindful music, like whatever it is that your spirit needs, going out into nature may really benefit you. Get yourself lost on a trail that all you hear is the birds or the squirrels rambling through the leaves. Immerse yourself in the frequency of the very energy that you are in alignment with. Away from people. So that you can recalibrate yourself. To be in tune with an updated energy source that you're tapped into. You are a complicated person if you allow people and negative vibrations to conflict your energy, change your thinking. The issues that you're facing are complicated. You are complex. Very different language there. And the words that you use to describe yourself has everything to do with the calibration of your energy. And you need to be mindful of that, especially when you're doing healing work, when you are being a listener, when you are in unique positions that you're trying to help people overcome certain obstacles. Take the time to replenish yourself so that you can stay in alignment with the very vibration that's radiating within your core. Period. Very powerful reading. Very, very, very rich. I'm so excited to do these readings and see who I'm picking up on. There's a lot of spiritual people. And I'm glad to be a source of vitality, a source of light, to provide information and reading for you guys. And with that being said, I will close tonight's healing circle and hope to see you at the next one.